Yes, absolutely, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, baby, with another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. What is cracking, champions? Shoot, dude. Hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always leveling up that mindset, baby. Always leveling up your powers of perception, always building that confidence, right? Using those universal laws of attraction that we all use every single day, baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, we talk about all things self-mastery. We talk about all things personal development. And we talk about some powerful insights that will freaking wrap around your reality and give you a completely different reality if you understand the concepts, the insight, the wisdom, the understanding, the awareness that I share on this channel, dude. Yeah, buddy, dude. And so we talk about quantum physics. We talk about universal laws of attraction. I basically share with you my life experience, what I've learned in terms of psychology, in terms of what's going on behind the scenes of your reality in the invisible world, dude. In the invisible ether, baby. Yeah, buddy. And so you want to learn about these concepts? Stick around, baby, because I'm going to share with you today how to become the higher force in your reality. Luke, what are you talking about, dude? Yeah, buddy. So check it out, baby. We all have... See, this is what I mean when I say higher force. Whether you acknowledge a force as something that has to put in a lot of effort, understand something. The force of nature is a universal law that is like gravity. It is like gravity, dude. What do you think influence is? What do you think your higher self is? What do you think your highest potential is, right? When you learn how to unlock the higher force of your mind, you understand that most people live life on a certain level of awareness. And all they can see is their own viewpoint of awareness. So they only understand what they've experienced as true, not even knowing that outside of that realm of awareness, there is a higher perception of reality. There is a higher force of understanding. Yeah, buddy, baby. And guess what? It lives in the invisible electric sea of the universe. It lives in the freaking ether, baby. It lives in the energy field. Most people ain't ever heard these concepts. See, they don't teach you this in school, baby. Like when you're in school, they don't say, hey, you know what? You're going to take a class on the invisible universe. You're going to take a class and learn that everything that you experience in the physical comes from the invisible. Rewind, say it again. I've said it before, baby. This is why a lot of people can't achieve the results they want in life. And it's not because they're bad or they're dumb. They're just probably unaware, or they don't have that higher force perspective, that mentality, that drive, that motivation, that confidence to not give up, dude. Yeah, buddy. It's the way it goes, baby. That's why I freestyle, dude. That's why I talk about these concepts. That's why I focus all my attention on the direction and the trajectory of the life that I want to experience. And guess what? You do it too, dude. We all do this every day, and we don't even recognize that's what we're doing, even though we do it, right? We know we mechanically go through. See, you've heard that before, right? Oh, yeah, they're just going through the motions. Understand something. Everyone, every single day, is going through the motion, which is energy in motion. They're just going through the motions of what they understand and comprehend for the life that they're creating, not even recognizing there are higher levels. There are greater levels. You have your higher self and your lower self. You have your confident self and you have your unconfident self. You have your courageous self and you have your not so courageous self, right? You have your whatever it is you decide to agree with in life. See, your viewpoint right now, if you were to actually analyze where your viewpoint of reality comes from, it comes from your viewpoint that you experience in your life. Dang, sounds obvious. Oh, you're stating a fact. Yeah, guess what? The reality you want is hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight, baby. It was hidden in plain sight for me for years. For years, dude. For years, I'm doing what everyone else is doing. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going to school. I'm getting some skill sets. I'm learning this. I'm learning that. I'm working at this job. I'm working at that job. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. And you got to understand something, baby. It wasn't until I said, you know what? I started sharing all these amazing concepts with guys that I was working with, people I was working with. They didn't understand it. No, you're wrong. No, that's not how it is. No, and it's like, no, it's exactly how it is. You don't have any other evidence to counteract it. I'm sharing with you proof and evidence that, hey, you could change your life. You could tap into the invisible world, dude. The world of creation, right? See, that's why I talk about these concepts, because there is a higher force. You have to be willing to look at yourself and analyze yourself and say, hey, you know what? This is where I was this year. If I'm not at a different spot psychologically, emotional, intelligently, and with my awareness, if I'm the same person next year as I am this year, you understand you're dead in the water? In other words, you're just getting that reality. Because see, there's plenty of people who live in the past. A lot of people don't even know they can get stuck in the past, dude. They get stuck in the past. They get in the sticky of it, not even knowing. And so what happens is you're going through life, and your viewpoint, wherever you point your view of awareness, you absorb, that was freaking huge, you absorb the information that you point your awareness at. You absorb it. And guess what? Once you absorb it, you experience the energy feedback of that reality. And that energy feedback is a force, an invisible force of concepts, an invisible force of awareness that now gets stored in the database of you. And that database of you get to, a lot of people live repeating the same ideas over and over again. Well, Luke, you say the same thing over and over again too. You're right, I do. Why? Because that's how humans are created. You have to tell you were born to tell your reality what to do and who to be and who to become. You were born to do that. See, you don't tell other people, you tell yourself. Do this, do that, go here, go there, achieve this, achieve that, and then this is what you get. Boom, 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 boom. And guess what? For a long time, I'm living repeating the same information. The same information. Man, why can't I get ahead? Man, why can't I break through? Guess what? It's easier said than done, dude. It's easier said than done. There ain't no quitting. There ain't no stopping, dude. There's only momentum. There's only forward transformation. There's only forward movement. You have to make an agreement with yourself and don't allow yourself to belittle the agreement that you make with yourself. That's freaking huge there. You know how many people start projects in life? Oh, I want to go to the gym. Oh, I want to get in shape. Oh, I want to buy this. Oh, I want to buy that. Oh, I'd like to do that. But they don't really believe it. See, they don't really believe it because if they believed it, if they truly in their heart of hearts, in their ace of spades, dude, if they believed it, they would be ignited, right? They would be like, whoosh, watch me burn with intense heat, dude. That's how they'd be, right? They'd be a freaking Thunderbird, baby. In other words, they are going to get the results in their life that they're going to get. They're going to do whatever they have to do to create the breakthrough to tap into that dimension of reality. See, a doctor becomes a doctor because they study doctor stuff. An electrician becomes an electrician because they study electrical stuff. Guess what, baby? I'm a psychological brain surgeon. I'm a psychological brain surgeon. I'm an emotional, intelligent heart surgeon. That's what we do on this channel, dude. We talk about these amazing laws that are controlling everything. They're controlling you right now. Whatever you do today, you decided to agree with the invisible force of those ideas. Good, bad, or indifferent. And guess what? That's why a lot of times it's hard for people to create the reality they want because they don't know how to actually attain that goal. But you got to understand something, baby. You're influencing yourself all day, every day. See, the second you tell yourself something inside and you believe it, you move in that direction. You move in that direction, right? You're going here, you're going there, you're doing this, you're doing that. Yeah, buddy. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes, baby. And I cracked the code. there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to be creating content every day, which, mind you, dude, my momentum's building back up, baby. We're gonna get there, dude. I'm gonna keep on rocking content. The point is this: there's these invisible forces behind the scenes of your psychology, and those forces carry different dimensional patterns that you've accumulated over your life. Those patterns could be hurting you, they could be harming you, they could be benefiting you, they could be improving you, all kinds of stuff, right? You got a personality, that's one force of frequency. You have an attitude, right? Good attitude, bad attitude, positive attitude, negative attitude. Who cares? Life sucks, it doesn't matter. Or guess what? I care. Life doesn't suck. It may suck, but guess what? I matter. So I'm going to deposit that force of energy into my confidence. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people think that when they wake up, if this is how they feel and that's it, that's all they get. They don't even realize they're you're literally a bank account. You yourself are a bank account. You are depositing knowledge and information. You're filtering information all day. Even if you don't want to, you're subconsciously filtering information. You're subconsciously filtering the reality that you experience every single day, baby. That's what you're doing. You're depositing information into who you believe you are. You don't believe you're confident? You ain't gonna exercise that force of nature. You're not gonna exercise that invisible force. You're not going to be telling yourself the truth. You're not going to be holding yourself up to a certain standard of frequency, of energy, of how you're going to live your life, right? You're not going to do this. And mind you, you ain't going to get it perfect. Ain't no one going to get it perfect. I don't get it perfect. Sometimes when I start getting pissed off, guess what? I need to challenge myself. I need to break a pattern. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to tap into, the higher forces, right? Yeah, buddy. Guess what, baby? You got a higher self and a lower self. You have a positive self and a negative self, whether you acknowledge this or not. Because here's the thing, baby. We live in a universe that is governed by laws of duality. See, in order for there to be, the second you look up, down appears. The second you look left, right appears. The second you look forward, backwards appears. For every effect, there's a cause. That means cause and effect. Why? Because, right? Because you are always in a state of being the cause of the effect on your life. Dang, baby. Freaking amazing, dude. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, that's that guru. That's that, that's that new age stuff. That's that law of attraction stuff. Whatever filters people use to justify it away so they don't got to learn something they never learned before, because information scares people and they don't even know that. Most people that don't scare me. No, it does scare you subconsciously. It does it on a subconscious level. See, your ego brain doesn't want to admit that information scares you. So what it does is it ignores it and justifies it and uses the ego to project, ooh, 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 ooh. But subconsciously, you're scared. You don't even know it. Yeah, buddy. It's the way it goes, baby. And so you got to analyze the kind of person you want to be, right? You want to tap into your highest potential. You want to tap into the higher force of your mind. You want to be able to, you understand there's something called the Hawkins chart of awareness. I talked about this before. You see it all online, and it's the truth. If you look at the Hawkins chart of awareness, the emotional intelligence that you can develop, there's a scale, okay? And in that scale, the middle ground, just to get to the middle ground, is courage. That's the doorway. There's an invisible doorway called courage right in the middle of the Hawkins chart. And if you got the courage to walk through that doorway, you can elevate to the higher forces of reality. You could elevate into growth, connection, love, peace, unity, joy, positivity, confidence, motivation, enthusiasm, success, possibility. That's the upside of the scale. But you can't lie to yourself. You can egotistically lie to yourself, but in emotional intelligently, you can't lie to yourself, because your emotional intelligence doesn't care what this says right here. It's gonna act and demonstrate from what it truly believes. Yeah, buddy. That's the way it goes, baby. Most people don't know that. And see, if you fall below that into your lower self, this is where people get trapped in fear and regret. They get stuck living in the past. Life doesn't matter. Life sucks. Things are negative. I can't do it. I'm depressed. I'm full of anxiety. I'm worried. I'm all these negative, toxic things that we as people experience from day to day, and we don't even know it because it's all behind the scenes in the invisible world, in the energy world, that's governing our force of mind, our force of reality, our force of perception, our force of attitude, right? You understand, you're a force, you're a walking force of nature. That's what you are, that's what I am, that's what everyone is. And so if you don't deliberately tell yourself how to improve yourself, then it sounds ridiculous, right? Oh, great, I'm going to pay attention to how to tell myself what to do. But in reality, we do it already. It's just that it's weird to a lot of people because they ain't never experienced this before, baby. They don't know how to challenge themselves that much. I don't want to say that because a lot of people challenge themselves every day. But I'm talking about for the reality that they want, right? I want success. I want wealth. I want growth. I want inspiration. I want confidence. I want motivation. I want to serve and do this and do that and provide and make things better, right? And so what we do is we're barely trying to scrape together, rake together how we're gonna survive in this reality, in that reality, and do this and do that, right? And so a lot of people, they get stuck in the mechanics. This is important. Listen to what I'm gonna say. They get stuck in the mechanics, the mechanical aspect, the functionality. Get up, go to work, come home, go to bed, rinse and repeat. And because they get stuck in the mechanics, they're just like the tools in the machine working, but there's no greater perspective. And so guess what? Eventually, that mechanical, repetitive pattern of, you getting dead and you do this and you get in a relationship, bad relationship, good relationship, whatever. You settle down, you get it locked into your home where you're going to live and your job, and that's it. That's it. And then people go, well, life sucks. This is boring. Let me self-sabotage. Let me create some subconscious drama in my life. I can't take it. I can't take this. I can't take that. So what happens is they create a big old problem in their life. And then once they go through that problem, they hate their life even more. Oh, everything always happens to me. I can't do it. And this is the way it goes. And so guess what? You get stuck living on the past. Well, this happened in the past and I regret this and I regret that and I can't do this and I can't do that. Guess what, dude? That's where you're going to stay. That's what you're going to experience over and over. But when you get to a point where you start to educate yourself, you start to deposit powerful emotional intelligence and confidence and insight and wisdom and understanding and knowledge and good information, premium grade psychology, like on this channel, dude. Guess what? You take on the injection and perception of a new frame of mind. You take on that information. You take in that energy. Anytime you listen to information, you're watching this video right now, dude. Anytime you feast your eyes on some information, you're feeding your perception of reality. And that perception of reality is going to pump you up, dude. It's going to rock your world, right? It is. A lot of people don't know that. See, when you watch a movie, you're like, oh, I'm going to just watch a movie. Yeah, you're just burning time. You're just entertaining yourself, right? Yeah, buddy. You're entertaining yourself. You attain the knowledge that you give permission to enter into your psychology. And then you experience that frequency. You experience those emojis, dude. Yeah, buddy. And so guess what, baby? You want to learn how to tap into the higher force of your mind? You want to learn how to rock that confidence? You want to learn how to rock that charisma? You must demonstrate, you must buy out the opportune time. You have to pay constant attention to how you feel, where you're going, what you're thinking, and what you're going to do in life, dude. And if you don't make it a mandatory mandate that you step in and check yourself, that means analyze yourself, where are you going, what are you doing, guess what? You're going to get stuck living in the past, dude. You're going to get stuck. A lot of people do this. Oh, this happened and that happened and this happened 1 year passed and then a bunch of other stuff happened. This happened, that happened, this passed. Next thing you know, you're living life, you're repeating the same information over and over again. But guess what? The future's passing you by. Everything's passing you by. And then you live there and that happened 5 years ago. Why are you still mad? Well, because it really happened and I really experienced it. Yeah, but guess what, dude? It's gone with the wind. And so people will live their life 10 years ago, 5 years ago. What happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago? Yeah, but it really happened and I resent this and I resent that and I'm angry. And yeah, guess what? Let it go. You gotta let it go, dude. You gotta create a breakthrough, baby. Because guess what? We ain't 20 years ago. We're now. The past is the past. You ain't gonna get it back. Every second that passes 10 minutes ago is gone with the wind. I ain't never gonna get it back. But guess what? If I capture it, if I record it, if I use the higher force of my mind and I document it, guess what, baby? I can look back. See, don't get stuck in the past. Just acknowledge it and then look forward. Learn from it, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. And that, my friends, is how to use and tap into the higher force of your mind, into the higher force of who you truly are. Because like I said, you got a higher self and a lower self, dude. You got the confidence, you got the motivation, you got the inspiration, you got that Cali sunshine, baby. Yeah, buddy. And so what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? What kind of personality do you want to have? You want to learn to rock that confidence? You want to learn how to rock that charisma, dude? You want to learn how to get honest with yourself? You have to do something that you're scared of every day. That's the best way to put it. You got to do the things that you don't want to do in order to create the breakthrough. That rhymed too, baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. And that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to share some value, dude. I just wanted to rock some free 99 knowledge, baby. Yeah, buddy. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you, champions, again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy. When you get honest with yourself, when you tell yourself who you really are and what you want to do, when you start paying attention to the invisible force of your mind, to the invisible psychological patterns that you've been developing, that, my friends, is when you will tap into your highest potential. The most confident, the most positive, the most successful, the most enthusiastic person you can be. But guess what? You ain't always going to be up, so don't get caught up on those negative feelings. You got to be willing to work with it, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Done.